On YouTube. Let's rock. I'm about to go live on TikTok too. Let's go. Alright, we're live on TikTok. Pranos hologlass allows you to share your content outdoors, converts all car windows into screens. That's basically what we're talking about. Obviously, we're gonna have a good time on the live. So feel free to join. If you've seen these online, we did 68 million views in the last 12 months. Pranos hologlass is a really easy system to install. I have a camera here for YouTube and TikTok. Welcome to the live. We're going to be talking about the product. We are now on Amazon. We're direct, TikTok shop, of course. Oh, let me go ahead and pin the product below so you guys can see it. But we are on TikTok shop as well. So double tap, triple tap. I need you guys double tap, triple tap on the screen. Pranos hologlass allows you to share your content outdoors. And it's fun. I mean, it's obviously it makes your car look really cool. Easy to install. It comes in this kit, in this box here. And it also comes with your custom screen. I'm just one of the sales guys, by the way. I'm just in the sales department. But these screens are custom made for any car make and model. By the way, we just started the live maybe 20-30 seconds ago on both YouTube and TikTok. We're just getting started. You guys on TikTok, double tap, triple tap, quadruple tap. But anyway, why would you want to push content outdoors? There's not a lot of ways to share content outdoors. If you really think about it. Pranos hologlass allows you to retrofit your existing car window into a digital screen that's outward facing and allows you to share content outdoors, whether it's ads, self-expression, your favorite sports team, or just decorative things like this. It's a projection system that you guys can purchase, and it comes with a custom screen that matches your window pattern. Doesn't matter what sedan or SUV you have, you can go ahead and pop it in, and you can install this yourself within 20-30 minutes. All right, so double tap, triple tap. Let's get to 5,000 taps. We just started the TikTok live maybe a minute ago. When we get to 5,000 taps, what we always do is we're going to give you guys a tour of the inside of the vehicle. The more taps we get, the more viewers we get. So if you're a supporter watching, tap, 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 tap. But yeah, let's get to 5,000. And we're going to give you guys a comprehensive tour of the system and how it works, things like that. All right. For those of you guys on YouTube, same thing. I'm talking to my camera on TikTok over here. But yeah, we're going to be talking about the product over here. That's my TikTok right there. Or our TikTok. I'm one of the sales guys talking about the product. We're going to share what this is for, what it's about. Why would anyone in their right mind want to share their content outdoors? For those of you guys joining on TikTok, we just started the live. Go ahead and double tap, triple tap. Let's wait for everyone to jump on. But yeah, let's go ahead and tap, 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 tap. Let's try to get to that 5K goal. All right. Double tap, triple tap. But yeah, for those of you guys on YouTube, feel free to ask me questions. This works on any sedan or SUV. And I'm going to show you guys how easy it is to install today. The screen can literally be installed within 30 seconds because it already comes to perfectly match whatever car window you have, right? So we literally build them for any car. It's a projection system, so obviously that can contour to any window pattern. But yeah, for those of you guys just joining in on TikTok, let's double tap, triple tap. Let's go ahead and tap, tap, tap. Let's get to that 5,000 tap goal. I'm live on YouTube as well, and we're gonna be talking about the product, all right? I'm gonna go ahead and take you guys over here. Now, let's say let's say you're a business owner, all right? Let's say you are a business owner, you're an entrepreneur. Pranos hologlass allows you to share your content outdoors. This is basically your own billboard, right? Add your own Venmo, your own QR code, things like that. It's great for self-expression, and we ship globally. We actually got a video from one of our users in France today. You know, it's pretty cool. Honestly, it's pretty cool to see that. But yeah, feel free to go ahead and tap, especially those of you guys on TikTok. For those of you guys on YouTube, we're gonna go ahead and talk about the product and things like that. Installation, use cases, regulatory compliance. This thing is legal across the world. Basically, And I know it's, you know, a lot of you guys, some of you guys don't think that, but this can obviously support static images. You don't have to be playing video outdoors, guys. You can share static images. That could be your logo, your brand, and of course, it retrofits your car. This is a Volkswagen. What is this? No, this is a Jeep Compass. By the way, this is a rental. But yeah, if you have a car that you're interested in buying this for, put your car make and model in the chat, and I'll let you know if it's compatible with this system or not. I'll let you know. By the way, we're playing some, hopefully you guys can hear me, but we're playing copyright-free music today. And of course, we're playing content that's not copyrighted either. Right? Try to stay above board here. But yeah, we've had a crazy Christmas. Most of our orders actually come from Amazon. You can look up Pranos hologlass on Amazon. We've been killing it on there. Indirect TikTok shop. But yeah, it's been a crazy ride. I mean, to the point where I'm a sales guy and I haven't even had a chance to really jump on stream as I usually do. I usually jump on here a few times a week. The customer calls coming in asking about the product. We went viral on Facebook. It was crazy. It was a crazy time. But yeah, the calls. Hey Sierra, how's it going? Sierra's here. Sierra, here you go. What do you sell? What do you sell as a sales guy? So I actually just work for this company that converts car window screens into your own. Car window screens for cars, basically. It's your own personal billboard. It's a projection system that can convert your existing back windshield or rear side window into a broadcast platform to share your content outdoors. Maybe it's things that you want people to see while you're driving past. It's really taking your content outdoors, whether it's promo, Venmo. LL is wondering about legality. So keep this in mind. Pranos hologlass allows you to do static images. So of course, if you're playing videos while you're parked, you're usually, keep in mind guys, we ship globally. So I can't give you legal advice about this system for every single jurisdiction across the world. But let's say you're parked and you're playing content, you're usually okay. Now, if you're driving down the highway playing content, yes, you can do this actually in a lot of places, but double check your laws. Now, maybe driving down the highway, you can go static mode, and maybe it's your logo, your Venmo, or your QR code, and then maybe you save the video for when you're parked to be on the safer side. But let's talk about the United States laws, right? In the United States, let's use the United States as an example. Like I said, we got videos from customers in China already. We have customers in France, Brazil, every state in the United States, Sweden. So anyway, every jurisdiction is a little different. UK, in the last few months, we've been getting a lot of orders from the UK. Every jurisdiction is different. Now let's talk about the United States. Let's use the United States as an example. Let's talk about distraction laws in the United States. In the United States, when it comes to distraction laws on the road, they're making sure there are no distractions at 180 degrees looking forward. So if I'm driving this vehicle here at 100, and look it up, we all have ChatGPT. Do not take my word for it. This is not a legal opinion. Look it up for yourself. But I'm gonna go ahead and share this with you guys, and maybe you guys could use this as a placeholder and look it up for yourself. But in the United States, at 180 degrees looking forward, right? So if I'm driving this vehicle at 180, right, which is side to side, and within the cabin, you cannot have any distractions at all, right? No cell phones, don't watch movies in the infotainment system, which makes total sense. This system is outward facing and obviously almost 360 degrees from the latitude that I was just talking about. So obviously it kind of circumvents that latitude that is restricted. So this is actually legal across basically every state in the United States. Look it up. Now it's a little nuanced, but look it up. Now, when it comes to obstruction of your back window, because it does obstruct the view of your back window. Now keep in mind, these screens pop in and out. You can pop them in and out within minutes. In the United States, as long as you have rear view mirrors and you can see behind you, that is all you need as far as rear visibility from a federal level, right? And that's about it, guys. I mean, so yes, it's legal. Now, let's always check your local county laws. Who knows? Maybe you live in a local county law, or I don't know if you guys seen the movie Footloose, where you know, this is random movie where they like outlaw dancing. Yeah, maybe you live in a random town that outlaws stickers. Then yes, do not use the system. But if stickers and bumper stickers are legal where you live, because keep in mind, you don't have to do video, you can do static, then you're good to go. All right, keep that in mind. Is it a TV? How much is for this? So, Pot J, this is on Amazon, Pranos hologlass on Amazon. It's eponymous with the name of this account, Pranos. Pranos, we ship globally, easy to install, 20-30 minutes, and you can get this installed yourself. But yeah, it's a projection system that is standardized for all sedans and SUVs. No coupes though. If you have a coupe, it won't work. But by the way, you guys on TikTok, I'm on YouTube as well. That's why you guys hear me talking. Thank you guys for the likes on. I see someone liking on TikTok. I see you guys are tapping the screen. That's love right there. The more you guys tap, the more viewers we can get on here on TikTok. All right, so I need you guys to tap, so we can get to the goal. Now, the goal is obviously we're gonna show you guys how it works. A lot of people are always curious about how this is installed, whatever, right? The thing is, this system has been simplified for literally a 5-year-old to be able to install. Naka Marosinante says cool fire flames. By the way, we're on TikTok, or sorry, YouTube as well. So, and that's the thing, guys. This system, you could live, by the way, this was a very popular Christmas present, which is really exciting to see. For the first time ever in the company's history, we saw a huge spike in sales during December. So people do think about this as a Christmas present. Yeah, you know, it is $379, but it does convert any back window into a retrofitted screen, right? So it doesn't matter what car you have. It could be an Escalade, Range Rover, Prius. It could be a Volvo. It could be a Chevy Monte Carlo. It could be a Ford Mustang. All these windows and all these vehicles, all these windows have different window patterns. The contour is different. It'll literally fit any car window pattern. And I think that's part of the aesthetic. And really the ability, it gives people the ability to share and express themselves in a space that historically has only been reserved for advertisers. Think about it. Now think about this. This might be a thought-provoking statement for everyone in the chat. All right, think about it this way. Who's sharing content outdoors right now, guys? Who is it? Now, this is the rear side window version. My personal favorite is the rear side window version. Why is it? Because the rear side window version is always facing the sidewalk. This system is really built to target pedestrians, people walking down the street that you drive past with your message. It's not really for other, of course it's not really for other drivers. That's why the rear side window is special, because of where it's positioned. So the rear, if you put it on the right side of your car, you can play your content, play your promo, play things that matter to you. And that's why it matters, right? Full HD, it obviously contour to your window pattern. Throw your own Venmo on there, whatever the case may be. Make sure to sub up, guys. This is the official company page. I know I haven't, honestly, guys, I know I've been slacking. We used to, you know, average 200, 300 concurrent viewers on YouTube like 3 weeks ago. And then I'm one of the sales guys on here that do it, but it's fine. We're gonna make it come back on here. On YouTube, especially on YouTube. But yeah, you guys can find this on Amazon. We have people from the UK purchasing this. We had someone, I'm a sales guy, right? So at the company, so I don't just stream for them. I also, take customer support calls. I talk to customers all day long. I was literally talking to somebody in the UK today. He's putting it on his Integra, I think. He has an Integra out there. And then I was talking to this other guy in the UK, he has a Land Rover. And now, when you're buying it internationally, yeah, there's some custom fees, or custom, the tariff fees, the duties that you have to pay for when it enters your country. But they're actually not too high, keep in mind. They're not too high. You can actually check what they are before you order through our website, pranos.ai. But it's been real cool. I mean, we had someone from Trinidad and Tobago. This guy from Trinidad and Tobago was calling me and he was like, oh, I want to be your distributor. And I'm like, well, I'm just a sales guy, so it's not really up to me. But, I mean, it's just to see calls, not only from, I mean, we're a San Francisco-based company. We're from Silicon Valley. This company has some of the best engineers in the founding team, a very strong technical team, in the heart of technology. Maybe saying Silicon Valley being the heart of technology might be probably not the right message to send to the world, but it's one of the hearts of technology in the world, right? There's a lot of great talent there. Anyway, when this was built originally in 2019, this was supposed to just be basically another iteration of taxi toppers. You guys see the taxi toppers on top of the cars. But of course, this started to appeal to everyday people. Like, we would do all kinds of things, and people would just take pictures and people wanted to purchase it, and it wasn't just advertisers anymore. It was literally everyday people that wanted it on their Dodge Charger, on their Escalade, on their Yukon to promote their small business or their message or whatever. So of course the company years later pivoted into a consumer version. So there's a consumer device that can be easily installed within 20-30 minutes. And that's kind of what happened, right? Thank you for the likes on TikTok. I see you guys are hanging in there. But yeah, that's what happened, guys. The story of the company is that kind of crazy. This company was actually incorporated in 2019. And it's gone through a lot of things, right? As far as understanding what this is, what it's for, things of that nature. But it's cool to see the adoption, right? The consumer adoption. It's not just, advertisers wanting this. I mean, the amount of people across the world that are buying this already from the beginning, right? This company has been selling, like I said, this company has been around since 2019, but the consumer version has only been around since, sorry, I'm trying to lock something up. This mount. The consumer version has only been around for 2 years, I think, right? Where anyone can just buy it on our website or Amazon now, and they can share their content, right? Or whatever it is. And that's something that is interesting, right? But it makes sense, right? If you think about it, we're very, very limited on what we can share in public, guys. Think about it. As far as videos and images, if you wanted to share videos or images to the public, how would you go about it? Now that's a you don't have to answer. You can answer in the chat if you want. How would you go about it, right? If you want to share videos or images, like let's say the internet was down for the day. No internet. The internet doesn't exist anymore. No digital. I mean, what about the outdoor physical landscape, right? That we're all a part of. If you wanted to share a message and get it across to a large group of people, how would you do it? Now, there's bumper stickers, there's flags. You can hold the banner on the corner in the intersection. Maybe you have enough cash to rent out the local billboards, but that's gonna cost you, right? One billboard in an average market in the United States is about $3,000 for one billboard in a very, very average, or as far as cost market, right? That's $3,000 for one billboard. You're getting a bunch of passive impressions. Not everyone can afford that. Pranos Hologlass is bringing billboards to absolutely all sedans and SUVs, one-time fee. And not only that, these screens get closer and get more engagement than even billboards. We've done case studies. Of course, you see a screen that's retrofitted like that on a Prius or any car at all, it's gonna be a lot more captivating than your local billboard that you never look at. That's why Pranos Hologlass is doing so well, and that's why this company is, selling out. We're actually selling out like crazy. Our fulfillment team actually hates me right now, because ever since we went on Amazon, we've been getting like insane amounts of orders. It's insane. And I personally haven't even had a chance. This is the first time in like what, 2-3 weeks that I've been able to jump back on stream because I just get, I mean, I'm a sales guy at this company, right? So that's my main function. This is kind of like an extra voluntary sort of thing that I do for the company because, you know, I like to stream, they find me, you know, whatever, right? I was the one that they want me to, you know, I run the company stream, whatever it is. I've just been so busy. And yeah, but the reason we even do these streams is talk about the product. Show you guys this is not an AI thing. This is a real thing. It's not some fake thing. It has a real utility. This is not some iteration of a disco ball. This is not just some flashy disco ball type of product. This has a real utility because how else are you going to share your videos and images to the public outdoors as a consumer? Now, consumer content has been huge, right? Social media has proven that, so, you know, everyone wants to share content outdoors. You don't have to be a Fortune 500 company to want to share content outdoors, right? Follow me with this one. But why is it that outdoors, the only entities that are sharing content, videos or images, are advertisers? Think about it. Billboards, wraps, the taxi toppers, the skyscrapers. Not everyone in the chat owns the local skyscraper. Believe it or not, guys, but there is something that we do own en masse, and that's our consumer vehicles that we all have to pay every single month for. Every single month, right? $500-600, whatever it is. It is a rental, but for my car, I pay like $600 a month for it. Now I know that's irrelevant to what I'm trying, to the point that I'm trying to make, but what I'm trying to say is that's my piece of real estate. That by the way, is a lot closer to the audience, which is people on the side of the road, pedestrians, and the amount of people that you could target with your message, but whether it's your small business, and you can have them tap into your QR code, take them to your website, your social media, whatever it is. And by the way, you're taking billboards at a proximity to the audience that billboards have never been able to reach. Billboards have to stay outside of city limits a lot of times, right? They can't be downtown unless you're in Times Square or something. Pranos hologlass is bringing Times Square not only to the world and down to the sidewalk, but the big difference is who controls the message. And that's whoever owns this particular vehicle. Whoever owns a hologlass and owns this particular vehicle controls the message. And of course, that's completely disruptive as far as visual communication outdoors. Because think about it, who's visually communicating outdoors? Think about it, and that's not just the United States, but, and I know I repeat myself, but it's a very basic point, but it's such a gap in communication, it's such a large gap that, you know, I'm trying to explain to you guys empirically why this company is blowing up, because this is the reason. The gap as far as communication visually outdoors is bumper stickers, billboards. Billboards, you guys know how much those cost. Bumper stickers, how effective are they? Maybe putting a little printout on the, you know, you have a lost dog. As you guys can see, the gap is huge. And then you wonder, why would anybody want to share content outdoors, especially everyday people, right? Because we get, by the way, you guys think that is obvious here on the stream, but we get that question quite often. It's in the chat. Right now, our chat's obviously not blowing up right now, but when our chat blows up, we have people coming in here sometimes and saying crazy shit. Like, why would an everyday person want to share content outdoors? Now, in retrospect, that sounds silly, but for someone that just jumps on stream and thinks about this, they're like, oh, this is just another flashy disco ball bullshit product. They don't realize that Pranos hologlass is opening the Pandora's box for visual communication outdoors across the world and making billboards accessible, compatible with all cars, easy to install, and affordable, you know, for the most part, right? $370, still a big hit for a lot of people, but somewhat affordable for people around the world. Now, you probably wonder, why would, by the way, that was a tangent. Why would anyone want to share content outdoors? Think about where you guys are at right now, social media. There's a reason why social media blew up. It gave everyone and everyday people the opportunity to connect and share content to potentially millions of people from their kitchen. You don't have to be signed by a record label. You don't have to be the richest person in your city to get a million views. You could be a regular person that for some odd reason, the algorithm blessed you and you're blown up all of a sudden. It democratized content dissemination across the world, in the digital world. But where is the consumer-generated voice outdoors? That's the point that I'm trying to make. Consumer-generated voices are always looking for views in the digital world, right? Social media, whatever. But where is that in the physical world? It's almost non-existent. Other than bumper stickers, whoever, the people having a car wash in the corner. And the reason that a lot of times we see, why? Because holding a banner in your local intersection is not the most ideal way to share content. It's kind of embarrassing. You're holding a banner, like people think you might be homeless, whatever it is. Not everyone's there like, hey guys, this is my social media, follow me, or this is my small business. It's not scalable. Pranos hologlass, you're driving around town and you're driving around past people anyway. That's why it's special, guys. And that's why it matters. Now I'm gonna let you guys talk. I'm ranting a lot right now. Someone said cool. But yeah, I'm gonna stop talking. But hopefully that gives you guys a bit more color as to why this matters, and as to why you guys wonder why we blew up on Facebook. We did 68 million organic views on TikTok in the last 12 months. We did, I think it was like 4 or 5 videos that did over 1 million on Facebook in December, which is the first time we blew up on Facebook. We've had like 4 videos on YouTube do over 1 million in the last 12 months. On Instagram, we did, I think 5 that did over 1 million. Of course, on TikTok, we've had over 30 videos do over 1 million in the last 12 months. And these are all organic views, right? Just people thought this was interesting for whatever reason. Now, you might not understand why yet, but when you really understand the gap in communication, it totally makes sense. We all have the right to express ourselves in public, but why aren't we? When literally there's an idle audience sitting there that we could target with our message. And the only entities really taking advantage of it is advertisers. So that's the big thing, guys. That's the big thing. Okay? So that's interesting. Oh, you gotta be shitting me here. Hold on, I'm looking at something. What, do you remember me? Who is that? Kindar, who are you? Let me know. I'm looking at something else, guys. I'm looking at my TikTok right now. But Kindar, who are you? Do I remember you? I don't know. Can you guys even hear me on YouTube? So I feel like sometimes I get muted. Can you guys hear me or no? Kindar. No, I don't remember you, Kindar. You're gonna have to refresh my memory. Remember that you were live and I said your favorite video and you said no? Oh, face reveal. Yeah, because here's the thing, guys. Face reveals, it's not about me. I'm a sales guy at this company. This company is not about any single person or individual. Yeah, I do jump on front of the camera sometimes, but yeah, it's not about, no, it's not about me. This is about bringing billboards to absolutely all cars across the world and giving people another way to freely express themselves. That's really what it is. So you remember me now. Maybe, Kindar, maybe. I mean, I'll get that question sometimes, but, or that request, rather. I get it sometimes. I might remember you. I don't know, man. I don't know. By the way, I'm looking at something, guys. Just give me a second. I wish I could play like other stuff on here, but I have to keep it copyright free. So I can't play, like, obviously we're doing fun visuals, but yeah, Kindar, welcome back. I don't remember you, brother, but or sister. I don't remember you, but we're cool. You guys like the song? That's just crazy. Shit. But no, it's been real exciting. But, you know, it blows your mind the amount. And I mean, I think that the intersection is here, right? I mean, cars, there's no piece of real estate that everyday people own other than cars that traverses through so many people that makes it worth it, right? I mean, this could be anything that you could be trying to promote outdoors, right? Why, when it comes to freedom of speech, we know that people want to express themselves, right? Social media has proven that. It's not just advertisers that want to share content. Why has it taken so long for there to be a platform for people to have their own personal billboards on the piece of real estate they already own across the world? Why is it taking so long? Well, I mean, there's probably a lot of reasons. I could probably do a whole different stream about that. A whole separate stream just about that. Shit. Sorry, I'm trying to do something and I'm not doing a good job at it. I want to play hip hop videos, but I know that I can't do it. And by the way, when we do like play more like things that are more engaging, like, but I have to follow the copyright. It's crazy, like TikTok was built on music and things like that, but it's like I have to play copyright-free music on streams now? That's like, Jesus Christ. To be honest, it's kind of annoying. I find it super annoying, guys. I find it incredibly annoying. But anyway, for those of you guys in the chat that are wondering about the product, Google Pranos, we're on Amazon. Pranos hologlass, the same name as his account, Pranos hologlass. And by the way, I've done face reveals. I'm not like some ogre. I'm definitely a good-looking guy. You know what I mean? It's not like I'm hiding myself because I'm Shrek or something in the chat. It's because it's really about this. And also, I'm just a sales guy anyway. So it's not even about me. I just jump on here and talk about the product. That's about it. You know what I mean? But yeah, good question. All right. Let's see. And I hope that you guys can hear me well. I mean, I know a lot of times you guys can't hear me. There's a lot of times you guys can't hear me. Alright. Also, this is one of my favorite use cases, which is promoting yourself, right? Outdoors. Whether it's you're a social media creator, you're whatever it is, you're an entrepreneur. Throw your QR code, have it directed to your website, social media, whatever it is. Have your creative in the background, and it's another way to potentially get more views. I'm not saying this is a replacement to social media. Definitely not. It's a supplemental effort outdoors, where, by the way, no one's even taking advantage of it at all in any way. I mean, other than whoever can afford billboards, right? It's a huge gap in communication. when visual outdoor communication is only accessible to the richest entities in the country or city that you're in, and everyone else can just count on bumper stickers and your sign, your little poster that you hold in the intersection. That's about it. That's a huge gap. Pranos hologlass is bringing billboard steps with all cars. You can install this within 20-30 minutes. You can buy it on Amazon or direct. It gives you HD visuals retrofitted to fit your car make and model. And the coolest thing is, this is facing the sidewalk. So we're cruising on by. Everyone, well, obviously we've been shipping to the UK. So if you're in the UK, obviously you gotta get on the left side. But if you're on the right, guess what? Everyone, and by the way, you don't have to take my word for it in the chat. Look it up. On our social media, we have a bunch of reaction videos that are completely unprompted, where people just naturally look at it, take videos. We have videos where people like stop, look at it. I mean, it happens 90% of the time. But you have to buy one to probably believe me. But we also have videos that could substantiate these claims. Pranos hologlass is bringing billboards and making them accessible to absolutely, and basically visual signage for everybody. Not just your big advertisers, but somebody that just happens to have have a regular car. Doesn't have to be on a nice car too. This works on sedans, SUVs, all of that. All right. So keep that in mind, guys. Jesus Christ. Hold on, I need to do something. Can you guys even hear me? I honestly sometimes feel like you guys can't hear me on TikTok. But no, hopefully you guys on YouTube understand what I'm saying. And that's what's exciting, guys. I'm just a sales guy. I get pumped up about this because it's like, being part of a company, like as a regular sales guy, I'm just an employer, that can help basically pioneer visual communication outdoors for everyday people is huge. I mean, why haven't billboards been commercialized and being brought down to the everyday level? I mean, a lot of systems have been brought down to the consumer level and they've been successful, right? Social media brought websites to everyday people where they can kind of create a website about themselves. All of a sudden, they can connect with everybody, whatever. I mean, we all have a natural, inclination to want to be seen, right? It's happened in basically every vertical. Pranos hologlass is just bringing billboards down to everyday people to do what they already do. People do it already. It's not like some alien crazy hypothesis where everyday people do not want to promote random things to random strangers in public. No. People post for a reason, right? We're trying to reach people, right? That's why people post in the digital world. But why is that digital signage by consumers non-existent almost outdoors? Why is it? I don't know. Well, the hardware probably hasn't matched. There's a lot of reasons. Like I said, I could probably do a whole live stream about that. A separate live stream. Does that make sense, guys? And that's what we talk about here in the chat. Bro, answer. Someone said, are you... Bro, answer. Oh God, bro, answer. Bro, answer. Hey, Kindar, I hear you. And when you turn off the lights in the garage, what is the best thing about what? Yeah, it's the projection system, Kindar. Are you like an old friend or something? I feel like you're probably not even a real viewer. Kindar. I've had like old high school friends jump on my chat. You probably all want to. Let me go ahead and turn off the lights. Now, I don't like turning off the lights because then you can't see the profile of the vehicle. But I can turn it off. See, at night it pops like crazy. So I turned it off. Hurry the fuck up, Kindar says. Kindar, you're the only person in the chat, man. I might have to even restart this chat. This bro, me, you answer. Bro, you're the only person in chat. We might as well do a Zoom call at this point, Kindar. Yeah, I'm gonna have to restart the chat to hit the algorithm again. By the way, it's real, guys. For those of you guys that think it's TikTok or whatever, or AI or whatever. No. It's not AI, guys. Maybe I should put it like this so you guys can see it a little better. Dog is barking crazy. Maybe someone's breaking into my house. Fuck it. Maybe. Yes. Who is it? Who? Hold on, guys. Hold on. Someone's knocking on my door. Hello?
It's that banana.
Oh, hey guys. Hold on. Let me pause the chat 1 second. Hey guys, I'll be right back. Oh, hey guys.
The door wasn't opening upstairs, so.
Oh, really? Oh,
Yeah.
You're good. Welcome, guys.
And I got the meta glasses for Christmas.
Oh, you got the meta?
Yeah.
Merry Christmas, guys. Merry Christmas.
Yeah,
Yeah, make yourself comfortable. You guys can hang out upstairs. Whatever. The remote is upstairs, so you guys want to watch TV. Coco! Happy New Year, though, guys. Oh, you brought the guitar?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. We're gonna hear some solos from you now.
He really will.
Nice.
Hey, that would be
Yeah.
right now.
Just make sure Coco doesn't run away. That's why I like it. Oh my God! See, he runs away. So you gotta make sure.
Drop it, bro.
That's why I didn't even.
Why did you drop him? Hey, Coco.
You good. Alright guys, as you see, it still looks great during the daylight, but it's really more of an evening product, to be honest with you. But you see, it still looks great. Still looks great. It said, okay, hurry up so you fucking care about motherfucking TikTok. Kindar says, bro, your motherfucker answer me. Kindar, hey, if you don't want to be here, you don't have to be here, alright? Like, honestly. We don't have to answer anyone. Like, honestly, I know our streams look like they're slacking right now. We typically do 200-300 concurrent viewers. And our email, our socials are blowing up. We're not begging for attention at this point. Like, I don't know if you were here. We did 78 million unique impressions on TikTok in the last 12 months. There's not a lot of tech companies that can organically do that. Probably in history. I don't think anyone's, we don't pay for ads. We have 4 videos on YouTube that did over 1 million views. Like, you know what I mean? So it is what it is, Kindar. You're cool though. I'm sure you're cool, but like I said, you don't have a real question. You ask a question, I'll answer it. If you don't have a question, I can't answer it, Kindar. Does that make sense? Now, obviously, Pranos hologlass allows you to share content outdoors. Why would you want to share content outdoors? Well, why wouldn't you guys? Think about it. By the way, double tap, triple tap in the chat. It allows you to share your content in a way that you've never been able to in the past, right? Pranos hologlass allows you to do that. It's available on TikTok Shop. Of course, some of you guys love us, some of you guys hate us, whatever it is. But yes, we are now on Amazon though, guys. We are literally on Amazon, which is really exciting actually. We're now on Amazon. Let me go ahead and turn the music on. Let's double. By the way, you guys on TikTok, I just restarted it, so we're just getting started. I think that there's some technical issues here, obviously. For those of you guys on YouTube, double tap, triple tap. And you guys are wondering, well, someone's wondering, why would I want to share content outdoors? Why wouldn't you? These are free views, guys. I mean, obviously only entrepreneurs or people that are looking to post online and grow as an individual would care about that and understand that. But some people are looking for views and looking for ways to share their content outdoors. That's what Pranos hologlass is all about, guys. It allows you to share your content and be seen in a world where it's only been advertisers. Advertisers all day long. Right? Why is it that advertisers are the only entities posting outdoors? Let me turn off the light. Now, when the lights are off, this thing pops like crazy. I mean, that's the thing. At nighttime, game over. If you're looking for attention, Pranos hologlass is your name. It doesn't matter what you drive. You could drive a Ford Focus. You could drive a Prius. Nothing against those vehicles, but you could drive any car. You could drive a beat-up 1988 Chevy. You have a full retrofitted digital screen that basically looks like it's on the glass itself and fits a contour of the window. You're gonna get attention, and obviously you control the message. That's why Pranos glass is special, because not only is it bringing vivid visuals to you, but it's visuals that you control. It's not like, of course you can run ads. We're rolling out this version that allows Uber drivers to run ads. So you can be an Uber driver, DoorDash driver. If you drive past a certain amount of hours, we can send you ads and you can make passive income while you're driving around anyway. Right? Of course, this is slowly being rolled out to very, very specific drivers. So right now, it's basically your own personal billboard. But the future of the product is to just subsidize driving, period. So you could be driving around with Coca-Cola ads, yes. Or if you don't care to make money and you just want to put your own face on there, or put a face of something you believe in, or whatever it is, do it this way. Okay? Keep that in mind, guys. Keep that in mind. But yeah, as you guys can see, if we hit our goal, I am going to go ahead and go inside the car, take it apart. Some of you guys have seen it already. For those of you guys that haven't seen it, it's kind of fun to talk about the product. Okay. So I need you guys to double tap, triple tap in the chat. You guys on TikTok, double tap, triple tap, double tap, triple tap.